friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Happy New Year! It's 2020. Can you even believe it? I can't believe we're in a whole new decade. This is the decade of opportunity. I'm saying it right now. We're all gonna have a great decade. That's just how it's gonna be. That is the rule. You can't stop it. In this video, I basically just chatted your ear off. I'm talking about my goals, what I want for 2020, kind of reflecting a little bit on 2019. The main premise of this look was playing heavily with the Fairy Blush palette from Likely Makeup. I'm so excited about this palette. It's so cute. I threw it all over my face and I think it's beautiful. I can't wait to see what other palette she comes out with. I'm hoping for another 1 or 2 this year. We need like, I don't know. Can we get a demon blush? That'd be funny. Angel blush would be cute. Mermaid blush, unicorn blush, even though I don't care about mermaids and unicorns. There's so many things she could do with this. I'm blanking. But anyways, this video is probably going to be long enough. So let's just jump into it and create this look. Hello. Let's get into this. I've already done my brows and I've already primed my face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I like to do my primer before my brows so that it can sink in. Those details are down in the description box in case you don't know what I use because I use the same thing all the time. We're gonna do our makeup. I'm gonna make the focus of this video that Likely Makeup Fairy Blush palette. For the most part, everything else is really things I've used many times, I think. So nothing new, we're just gonna do our makeup. I might not talk about every individual product, so if you're curious, just check my description box. It is down there, I promise you. And if it's not, just ask me, because maybe I forgot, but hopefully I didn't. What are you guys up to? It's the first of the year. Are you guys pumped? Are you dreading it? Do you feel the existential crisis coming on? Because I sure do. I'm starting to feel old, but not in like a bad way. Just like, oh my gosh, life is creeping on up, isn't it? I will be 26 this year in July, which I know is not old, but I am officially over halfway to 30, which it is what it is, you know? I'm excited for this year. I figured in this video maybe I would just chat about my goals with you guys, and then you guys can chat about your goals with me in the comments. That could be cool. I always love knowing what people kind of aspire to do in the year, what they want to change, improve on. I don't like to call things resolutions, so I don't know. I feel like anytime you tack New Year's resolution at the end of something, it's never going to get accomplished. So I just try to avoid that like terminology. Well, let's see. What's going on in 2020? Well, I get married in less than 2 months. Zane and I are getting married on Valentine's Day, so it's creeping up very soon. Let's see. People always ask me questions when I bring up my wedding. One, I don't think I'm going to do any wedding makeup videos just because I really want that to be personal for just myself, to enjoy myself. I don't really want opinions of what other people have to say about my choices. I also don't know if I'm going to be vlogging it. People keep asking me and I just don't know if vlogging is going to be the forefront of my mind that day. And I do not have the money to like hire a videographer, you know? So we're just going to enjoy the day. If I vlog little snippets, you'll see it. If I take personal pictures, you'll see those. Otherwise, you'll see some pictures when the professional ones come in. You know, normal stuff. I don't even know what I'm rambling about. But yeah, we get married in February. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I was feeling really stressed over the summer and kind of early fall. We almost quit the wedding, to be honest with you, just because the stress was getting to me. I put on way too much concealer. Is this YouTube 2016, 2017? I guess so. I do not ever use this much concealer. I'm not even doing anything tonight. It's 6:45 on a Sunday. Literally just filming for the sake of filming. On the 2nd, I have a dentist appointment. So the day after you're seeing this, where I'm hopefully getting some wisdom teeth extracted. So I'm trying to pre-film a little bit just in case I do have to be out of commission for a few days. Can't really film and do pretty makeup if I have a swollen face. So just trying to preemptively be prepared and just hopefully they take them, or else I'm gonna have to wait until after the wedding because it's coming up so quick and I do not want to risk having swollen face for my bachelorette party and the wedding shower and the wedding itself. So it's now or never. I have a feeling this is gonna be a really good skin day and I don't even have anywhere to go to show it off. Our honeymoon is in May. We're going on a cruise that starts in San Diego, ports in San Francisco for 2 days, stops in Astoria, Oregon, Seattle, and then it ends in Vancouver. And I can't even express how excited I am for that cruise. It's gonna be amazing. We plan on leaving a few days ahead of time to go to LA for a couple days just because we might as well, we're already over there. I don't think we'll spend an extra day in Vancouver because we'll have already been gone for so long. But next year, well, yeah, next year because now it's 2020. In 2021, we're going on our next cruise with Zane's family. And that one will be in Hawaii, and that one also ends in Vancouver. Don't ask. I mean, it's in Hawaii, then it moves all the way up to Canada, and that's where it drops you off. And his family already said they want to spend an extra couple days there, so we'll see Vancouver then. Oh, I'm so excited. One of my goals is to have that cruise paid off by the end of the year. Obviously, the honeymoon one will have already happened. And that one is already paid off as I speak. But I want to have that one paid off by the end of the year as well. I think we have till February of next year. But I want that paid before. I like to try to get my debts paid as soon as possible. I do not like being in any sort of debt. I would love to get my student loans paid off too. I do not know if that's going to happen just because, I don't know, I really want to focus on traveling too. But I really want to get rid of that bill. If not by this year, I really want that gone by the end of 2021. My student loans will not see 2022. Oh, you better believe it. Oh, I can't wait to go to Hawaii. His parents love Hawaii. That's where they got married. His dad grew up there. I just can't wait to see it with them and spend more time with them there. I loved the cruise I went on with his family this last year. It was such a good time. What else do I want to happen in 2020? I want my salon business to continue to grow. It's just gotten better and better over the year. I'm constantly trying to learn and educate myself and just bring in new products to better serve my guests, come up with new ideas, all that fun stuff. Hopefully Morgan and I will just be thriving in the salon in 2020. I think it'll be great. Can't wait if you're one of my clients. I'd love to see you. We'll have a great time. The hair show in Orlando is actually like the weekend after the honeymoon, so May is just going to be a hugely busy month. But it'll be worth it. It'll be full of fun and education. Probably could have skipped the cream blush today since I'm going to be very blushy with my fairy blush palette, but you know what? It's okay. That's all right. Can't remember the last time I skipped cream blush anyways. It's just become a part of my existence. I guess I want to grow my YouTube channel more too. YouTube's been doing this wonderful thing lately where it's, I guess, getting rid of inactive accounts and bots and stuff like that. I haven't lost that many, and I know a lot of other people have lost more, but like I'll wake up and I'll have lost 20, or I'll have lost 30, or 50. I think I've lost like 200 total. It keeps like creeping back up, so maybe now at this point I've only lost like 100. But it's weird because like my actual channel says I'm at 11K, but on my YouTube studio it only says I'm at like 10,850 or something. So I'm not quite there, but I don't know what the truth is. What is the lie? But really, I can't even believe I hit 10K in 2020. Like what? I mean 2019. I never would have guessed that. I think I was at 2,000 at the beginning. I can't believe I grew that much. I never in a million years would have thought that I would have hit 10K last year. I'm just so super thankful for you guys and for just the accomplishments I made. I got on some amazing brands PR lists that I never would have guessed. I'm on Sugar Pills list, Milk Makeup. I just got on Colourpop, which is wild. Lottie actually reached out to me recently, but I haven't gotten sent anything yet, so maybe they changed their mind. I'm always doubting myself. I can't help it. I know it drives some of you nuts. I'm just self-deprecating kind of person. Trying to get better. That's actually one of my goals too, just to learn to love myself more, gain some more confidence, give myself more self-love, self-care. I did try practicing that this year, but I'm just such a workaholic. I feel like guilty if I give myself time. I feel like I just need to be working at all times, whether it's the salon, thinking about the salon, booking appointments, focusing on YouTube, filming, editing, planning. I literally work at like definitely 40 hours a week, usually 50, slightly more sometimes, which is a lot. So a lot to balance. On top of the fact that I go to the gym a lot, that's another goal. I want to just keep going to the gym. I'm not necessarily trying to lose significant weight. That hasn't really been my goal at all this last year. I'm just trying to get stronger, get more defined. I don't know, I just want to be strong. I don't know, it's, I guess, weird. I'd like to lose a little bit more pounds, but not necessarily scale-wise. I just want to like tighten in a little bit in some spots, just because in some areas I just feel like I'm not my best for me. But we'll see. I feel better about myself the stronger I get, so that's been great. I've been pretty much consistently going definitely 3 days a week, usually 5 days a week for the last like 7-8 months now. And I do not skip. I think I've only skipped like twice, which is awesome. I haven't really been flaking at all. Zane's been coming with me a lot. If anything, Morgan's been flaking lately. She's been out of town a lot, so she hasn't been going with me. But Zane's been holding on strong. He's been going with me consistently for the last 2 months or so. He's lost a little bit of weight. I'm proud of him, so I know that's his goal. I think I'm going to skip bronzer today. I think my cream contour is enough because I really want my face to stay blushy, not really bronzy. You feel me? Let's bust out this Fairy Blush palette. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I know I don't necessarily want this one on my face today, which I feel like will make some of you mad. I may or may not put it on my face eventually. This is out of my comfort zone, putting blue on my face. I don't know, man. That's a little much for me. I will put pretty much any other color on my face. Yellow, orange, red, pink, purple. I just don't know about blue. So I might just try to do a combination of like these 3 across the cheeks. What do you think? Could be cool. Sometimes I wish you could answer me in real time. I guess I could do lives, but that scares me. I'm too scared to do lives. I'm a baby. I'm gonna take Sunstone, that peachy one. I love this one. I've used this one a couple times. This is the only one out of the bunch I've used so far, and it's just beautiful. If Jordy ever sells her blushes as singles, that would be amazing because I think a lot of people would love this color. But on the bright side, if you did buy the palette, these are eye safe, and I'm going to create a really pretty eyeshadow look for you today just to get some inspiration. Or at least I'm going to try to. I don't even know what I'm creating. I'm thinking I want something just very whimsical. I almost want my blush and eyeshadow to flow in together. So I'm really pouncing this blush up into like my eyeball. Oh, look how pretty that color is. What tangent was I even on just now? I think I was talking about, I don't even know. But yeah, I just want to keep growing my channel. I don't know if I ever want this to be my full-time job. I mean, that would be cool if I could make a sustainable living off of this, but I don't know if I could ever stop doing hair. I love my job. It'd be just awesome if I could thrive at both. That would be great. But I did grow so much more than I thought I would in 2019. So I'm just excited to see what 2020 has. I don't have a number goal I want to hit just because, I don't know, I'm just such an unrealistic person. In my mind, I'm like, maybe I'll hit 12K by the end of the year, which is only less than 2,000 away. So I feel like that one will probably happen, but I don't know. You never know. I could blow up. I could stay stagnant. I could end up quitting. I don't think I'm gonna quit. I love doing this too much, but I could. I'm pretty much just pouncing this all across like the middle of my face. Heavier focus like in my temples and cheeks, and in the center of my nose. I'm gonna dust some up here actually across my bridge. And I popped a little on my chin just because I feel like that looks cute. It almost looks like, I don't know, like you have a little glow coming on. Like when you would put like the yellow flower on your chin as a kid, that little yellow glow would happen. That's what it reminds me of. Who else is like me and could just like pounce blush on your face all day long? I absolutely could. Just going in with my beauty sponge now to mesh all that in. I feel like going in with my sponge just really, I don't know, makes it really seamless into my skin and it looks really good. Very cute. Let's see. I don't really know where I want to go with this. I just love this so much I almost don't want to disrupt it. But you guys will be very sad if I leave it at this. Let's take Rose Quartz, the pink one. I'm just going to take this random brush. This first one was some Morphe one. I think it's an E4. The name's kind of rubbed off. It's just an angled brush. And then this one's a E53. It's just a random dome brush. I don't really care. I'm not attached to a specific brush. I prefer like an angled one. I'm gonna tap this just kind of in like the more hollowy area of my cheekbone and kind of up into my temple. I'm gonna get blush all in my freshly washed hair. What else are my goals? I had some goals written down on my phone because I knew I would forget. I really want to focus on home decor. That's a weird goal. But I always fantasize about like my dream home and what I would want it to look like. And then in doing so, I'll feel really bitter about like just the apartment we live in. And I like our apartment. There's just so many things I don't like also because you can only change so much in an apartment that you don't own. But to counteract that, I really want to just try on focusing on making this the best place it can be to make me my happiest. I'm a homebody. I'm a Cancer. I love being home. Especially because I do a lot of work at home as well. So I really want my living space to just be what I want it to be as much as it can be, you know? So I really want to focus on trying to better some of the rooms, reorganize, redecorate a little bit. Just something to bring me a little bit more happiness. Look how cute that is. I love blush. Oh, I could pounce it on my face all day. I'm gonna take a little more Sunstone, that first one, just to dust across my cheeks just a teensy bit more. Just so that the darker pink flows. And again, going in with my beauty sponge. And I'm gonna clean up this underneath as well, so don't worry too much about that. Just let it do its thing, let it live its life. I wanna make more vegan choices. I've been vegetarian for 2 years now. Maybe more? I don't know, I'm just gonna call it 2 years. I'm also gonna take Amethyst, that purple, and I'm just taking another angled brush. This one's from BH Cosmetics. And let's see. I guess I just wanna focus it down here. Just kind of making almost like a contour that fades from the purple into the pink, into the Sunstone. Ooh, that's really cool actually. I'm going in with this one a little bit more light-handed because I don't want the purple to take over this look. I want it to be predominantly those pinks. I just want that purple to be kind of an accent to add some more depth into the look. Oh, we've been watching season 2 of You. It's so good. I think we're 6 episodes in and I so desperately just want to be downstairs watching it right now, but I really wanted to film also, so it will wait. I've been absolutely loving it though. It's such a good season. Anyone who complains about it is wrong. Not really, but you kind of are. Just a little bit of purple at the tip of my nose. I know that won't be everyone's cup of tea, adding this purple in there. But you know what? We're just doing a blushy look. You knew what you clicked on with this video. I want to try to make my thumbnails look better. I don't know. I don't feel like my thumbnails look bad, but I want them to look better. So I'm going to be practicing around with just different ways of making my thumbnails for my videos. I just want my videos in general to be better. I don't know. It's hard to improve when you don't know anything about cameras or video editing. It's all kind of teaching yourself stuff. And it can be hard, it can be very daunting because it's hard to just Google like, how do you get better? So I just have to take it like piece by piece, and the only way I'll get better is if I start branching out, getting out of my comfort zone, trying new things. So hopefully I'll be trying new things. Maybe I'll get intimidated and I won't. Just taking some of my matte highlight shade just to add some more brightness back into the very center. I still want to be conscious about my makeup buying choices. I started that last year, mostly just because of financial reasons. I just didn't have all the money in the world. We were saving for wedding and honeymoon and stuff like that. So I was just trying to be conscious, and with Felix's surgeries. Oh my gosh, those took a toll. That was a hard time. I'm going to be using my Lottie London Freckle pen. I will say this thing leaks like crazy. Like this gets very leaky and it'll just kind of sit around the edge and it's bad. It's pretty bad, but for the most part, I like the product. I think I like the formula of Freck more. There's something about the formula and the color of it that I just like slightly more, but it's not so drastically different that I feel like I can with certainty say you would like the $22 product more than the $7 product that is triple the size. Like, if you're into fake freckles, give this one a shot because it's affordable. And maybe this will start a trend. Maybe some other brands will come out with freckle products. Then we'll have a nice battle of the freckle products video. What was I just talking? I keep like jumping from subject to subject. I want to make more vegan choices. So I'm not actively a vegan, but I do make the vegan choice if that's my option. But I want to try to be even more active about it. I'm not trying to necessarily be a vegan. That's a lot of pressure. I don't know if I'm ready for that step, especially because Zane isn't, and that would be really hard to do by myself. But he's very open to trying new things, and he's cool with like stuff like that. So I just want to be more conscious about it, you know? Like just taking the time to like maybe read labels at the grocery store more and make sure like, oh, if I have the option that's vegan, maybe I should pick this one, and if I didn't realize before. I don't know. I just want to make more choices. Come up with more food recommendations for you guys. Some of you seem to enjoy when I talk about food. I'm not like the most foodie person. I feel like I get very stuck in my ways and I don't try new things all the time. But when I do try new things, I try to keep you informed, because I know a lot of you actually are vegetarian also, because I've had DMs and comments and stuff. And it's a lot of fun. And I like just seeing how the market grows with it and how much more options we do get. It's interesting. And I'm so excited to visit LA. Oh my gosh, I know there are so many good vegan places. If any of you are living in LA, San Diego, San Francisco, Astoria, Oregon, Seattle, or Vancouver, give us good food recommendations. Bonus points if they are snacks, bonus points if they're local, Obviously I don't want chains, I want local. And extra bonus points if it's vegan. Leave me your recommendations, Instagram names of shops, things like that. Want to visit a Doc Martens store so bad. There are like none close to me. There are 0 in Florida. The closest one to us is in DC. It sucks. I know LA has at least a couple. Gonna let that sit for a second while I put in my clear brow gel. Oh, I can show you. See, it's like leaking out the side. I have to like wipe it off after I'm done using it. I don't even know like how or why this happens, but it gets messy, so just make sure you have a towel on deck. Fair warning. I want to be even more environmentally conscious, just about really making sure I always bring my reusable bags in. I do most of the time, but there are also times that I'm a human and I forget. I want to always bring my reusable straw. I'll usually just forfeit a straw if I forget mine and just not use one, but we have ones that attach to our keys now, which are cool. I want to just make sure I'm buying the like reusable versions of things. Like I use reusable makeup wipes, for instance. We try to use towels and washcloths in place of paper towels just because it's reusable. And I mean, the list goes on. Thrifting more. I got better at thrifting more this year and just not buying a bunch of just like fast fashion clothes, but I want to get even better at it. Going to set my face now. Hold please. Let this dry a little bit. One of you guys actually mentioned in one of my videos, I couldn't tell you which one, that you started doing your highlight after you set your face with setting spray. So I decided to try it and I think I like it. I feel like my highlight pops really nicely. Sometimes I'll do even another layer of setting spray if I feel like it's looking too, I don't know, powdery in comparison, but for the most part it always lays really nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use one of my Kaleidos ones. This one's in the shade Star Surfer. It's just like the light pinky one. It's not too outlandish because again, I wanted the blushes to do their thing today. Ooh, this pinky highlight looks so cute with these blushes. Oh my goodness. I'm excited to try new brands this year too. Like I said, I do want to still stay conscious about my makeup buying choices. I don't even think I finished that thought. I keep jumping from thought to thought. Obviously, I just have a lot to talk about. But I just want to continue to stay conscious on what I'm buying. Really making sure that I'm not just impulse buying too bad, things that I'm really looking forward to, things that I think I'll actually get good use out of. I don't want things that I'm only going to use one time, or things that I'm not excited about, or things that I'm literally only buying just for the sake of reviewing it, which I know part of my YouTube job is to review things, but I also want things that I want. I have to find that middle ground. This isn't my full-time job, and I am not rich. So yeah, I want to continue doing that, but I also do want to experiment and try new things. I feel like with all of my decluttering I've been doing is helpful because then I know what I have, what I need, and so on. We are going to work on the eyes now. Gonna prime my eye with my Smashbox lid primer in light, and I'm not going to set it because your girl doesn't do that, you know? You've been here long enough, I assume. Wonder if any of you are new. If any of you are new to my channel because of this video, let me know, because I'm always curious if anyone just like stumbles upon these random get ready with me's, because this does not seem like the one that you would discover, but maybe it was. I would love to know. And I'd love to know if you've stuck around this far if you're new. Alrighty, well, I definitely want to put this aquamarine shade towards the inner part of my eye. I'm going to use the Spectrum A08. It's kind of just a fluffy lid brush. My camera died right as I started, so if things look a little different, that's why. What I was saying is sometimes these shades take a little bit of building up just because they are formulated more to be a blush, which isn't going to necessarily need to be as pigmented as an eyeshadow. So these might take a little bit of building up as like eyeshadows, but you can see that built up really fast. It's not difficult or anything. And they're so smooth and they blend out so nice just because blush does blend out so nice, if it's a good blush at least. I really just want this super focused out here. How cute that is. Oh, I love that. I'm going to take the purple one now, Amethyst, and I want to focus that across the remainder of my lid. I just want it to kind of flow from that aquamarine into the purple and then outwards towards the pinks. I think that'll be so cute. I just want this look to be very flowy, very airy. Nothing too precise. I just want it to be a flow of colors flowing together. What else can we talk about? What else do I want to do? What else is on my list? More self-love. Yes, I need to give myself more time just for me. Because like I said, I'm a workaholic and I need to learn to find a work-life balance because it's usually work, 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 a little bit of life balance. And that's just not how to live. I shouldn't be just all consumed in my work all the time. So, gotta find a balance. Gonna work on that. Need to probably just strictly set a amount that I'm willing to work a day or something like that. Because I do set an amount that I don't like to exceed 50 hours a week, but I really need to change my hours of my day also. Because sometimes I'll work like a good 12, 13, 14 hours in a day, and that's just a lot. At that point, I just don't have time to do anything for myself in that day. I wake up, eat, sleep, not even eat that much sometimes, and work, and that's just not a life. I want more family time. I really want to just spend more time with my family and Zane's family. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing how much more important family time is, and just forming those good relationships. I feel like we already have a pretty good relationship with Zane's family, but I feel like it could always be better, and I want to strive for that in 2020. I love them. I want to connect with more brands in 2020. Like I said, I was so lucky to get to not meet, but but like, I don't know, get noticed by some brands that I really respect and admire. I got my first like discount code that I get a commission off of, like real money commission with Shroud Cosmetics, which was so cool. And you guys are just awesome for supporting me. Like, it's literally because of you guys recommending me and watching my videos and stuff like that that she noticed that, I don't know, that you guys discovered them because of me or bought a palette because of me. So thank you, because that was really cool. That was a cool moment for me. Huge milestone. I love Shroud Cosmetics. She's so sweet. I want to try to meet her when we're in San Diego, San Francisco, LA, one of those areas, whichever one she lives in. I can't remember right now. One of those big cities. I'm really buffing the Sunstone shade all around just because, I mean, that's the shade that we had blended out first anyway. But I want to connect with more brands. I would love my first sponsorship. It has to be with the perfect brand. I'm not going to do it with just anyone, but I would love my first sponsorship. I think it would be so cool to be recognized and paid for my work. I don't know. I just want to work with a brand. I would love to do some kind of like marketing. I would love to do some kind of campaign. I don't even know what all that entails, but I just want to get more into that aspect of the world. I think it's so cool and it can be so creative and so fun if you're with the right team. I would just love that. And I love this. This is so pretty. I love how it's just like super colorful and then that just buffs out into all this stuff. Gonna take a mixture of rose quartz and sandstone. Just really start buffing it out. I feel like I need more of that pink in there. Look how cute! I look like a fairy threw up on me. For right now, I guess I'm gonna finish off my look. I don't think I have anything else left to really blabber about, which I'm sure you guys might be happy about because I've been talking a lot. I'm gonna do the other eye, throw all my lashes, lips, eyeliner, pencil, all that good stuff. And we'll chat about those details in a bit. All right, I'm back. This is my final look. I threw in the Fresh pencil from LA Girl in my waterline. I just used my Kaleidos highlight in my inner corner. My lashes are Mega Babe from Bold Face Makeup, and on my lips I went with Sedona from Menagerie. I think that's the first time in a long time I've just been able to spit all that out without fumbling looking for everything. That's the good start of the year, folks. I love this look. I'm so sad I have nothing to do tonight. It's just so pretty and cute and fairy-like. I really like this and really like this palette. I think it looks so pretty. I freaking love that Sunstone shade so much. So much. It's stunning. I feel like I'm going to be wearing that the entire duration of spring and summer this year. What do you guys think of this palette? Do you have it? Do you want it? Do you have the clown blush? It's up there somewhere. Up there. Do you have the clown blush? Do you want that one? Which is your favorite of the two? It's hard because I really like distinctly different things about both. Like in the clown blush, I adore the pink and the yellow. And then in this one, I adore the sunstone and the, really all of them. I like all the shades in all the palettes. Let me know if at some point you want me to do a multi-palette bingo with both of these palettes. Maybe I can randomly generate one for my blush and then 4 for my eyes. Let me know what you think of that. That might be scary. If you made it to the end of this fairy blush get ready with me, leave me some fairy emojis down below. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram and follow me there. It's beautbean. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Wish me luck if I'm getting teeth pulled tomorrow. I'm scared. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.